I'm Dina. Can we talk about that word studying for a minute? Studying, the thing that your teachers say you should do more of, the thing that parents have asked if you've done, the thing that somehow everyone expects you to know how to do, but no one actually teaches. If studying feels impossible, confusing, or just vague, you're not imagining it. Studying is difficult, and there are real reasons as to why. And just know, maybe it's a spoiler alert, it is not because you're lazy. So here's the first problem. Studying as a word or a to-do, it seems like it means something, but it doesn't really tell you anything. It doesn't tell you what you're doing when you're studying. So when someone says go study, what exactly are they asking you to do? To read something or write something or memorize something or review, which is equally confusing and vague. Practice problems, stare at your notes and hope that something sticks. Any of those could mean studying. Saying something like, go cook without telling you what to cook or how to cook or where the kitchen is or what tools you have. And here's what makes it worse. Everyone acts like you should just know, like there's some universal studying gene that you were supposed to be born with. But there isn't. And I really want you to rest assured that it's not your fault if it feels weird or confusing. So think about this. When you learned to tie your shoes, someone showed you step by step. When you learned to ride your bike, someone held the seat until you got your balance. But studying, we just tell learners study harder, or study more, without ever teaching them how. And then when someone does try to help, they usually teach you their way, right? So parents will show you the flashcards because that's what worked for them, or your teacher suggests highlighting because that's what they did. I don't recommend. But what if your brain doesn't work that way? What if you need movement to think, or talking and teaching things out loud is what makes it stick? What if silence feels kind of suffocating instead of supportive? There is no one way to study because there's no one way to learn, but nobody really tells you that. So here's the other challenge. Studying has no edges unless we give it some. So when you're doing math problems, you know when you're done. You've finished the problem set. When you're writing an essay, there's a conclusion or even the end of a paragraph. But studying, when does it start? When does it end? How do you know if you've done enough? Without boundaries, studying becomes this kind of endless, shapeless thing that could go on forever until you write the test. So no wonder it feels overwhelming. Your brain is kind of craving a container, a clear start and stop, a way to know, oh, I did it. I'm done studying for the night. So we treat studying instead like it's supposed to be infinite. But that's not motivating. It's just immobilizing. So let's be honest about one more thing. Studying is uncomfortable. It asks you to sit with not knowing, to focus when your brain wants to wander, to stay still when your body wants to move, to be quiet when you might process better by speaking. So we're asking you to learn in ways that might be completely opposite to how your brain actually works, and then wondering, why is this so hard? So if studying feels difficult, you're not broken. You're not doing anything other than responding normally to a word that means too much and also nothing at the same time, without instructions, boundaries, or permission even to find your way. So here's what I kind of want you to start with. Stop calling it studying. Instead, get specific. I am going to draw out these concepts 3 times. I'm going to teach this to my potted plant. I'm going to make practice problems and then do 10 of them. I am going to walk while reviewing a lecture step by step and the process explained in it. Give it edges like I'm going to do this for 20 minutes or I'll do this for 20 questions. Not until I know it or get it. It's too vague. Just 20 minutes of one specific activity. And please, please remember, oh my goodness, as a parent and an educator, I include myself in this. If the ways that you've been shown how don't work for you, that doesn't mean you can't learn. They really might have worked for your parents and professionals. It just means that you haven't found your way yet. So studying isn't one thing. It isn't one way. It's 100 different activities that help your brain make sense of information and hold on to it for when you need to use it and apply it on that timed assessment. And your job isn't to study right. It's to discover what actually works for you. And that discovery, that's real learning. So I'm Dina from Awaken Learning, and I believe, and I'm rooting for your unique and brilliant brain, even when studying feels impossible. Consider subscribing for more holistic learning strategies that actually make sense.
For more studying strategies, download our PDF guide, Studying for Your Mental Health, on our website.